A news alert out of Pinellas County. Within the last hour, the sheriff's office released new details and new video showing what led to an officer firing back at a man who went on a shooting rampage over the weekend.
Yeah, investigators say that this all started around 5:30 on Saturday. That's when they say 28-year-old Germaine Small shot at someone outside of a food mart on 15th Avenue in South St. Pete. They say minutes later, he shot at a man outside of a house on 42nd Street South.
And now we're getting new insight into what happened when an officer found him. 10 Tampa Bay's Angelina Salcido joins us live from the sheriff's office. Angie, the sheriff is calling this a random act of violence.
Dave, the sheriff being extremely blunt with us just moments ago, saying that this could have been an extremely deadly incident, and we're lucky that multiple people were not killed in this case. All of this happened within the span of just 6 minutes. We just saw some video from the food mart, some surveillance video, also dash cam and body cam video from both of the officers that were involved. I want you to take a look at it so that you can really understand what happened here on Saturday. This started at the food mart on 15th Avenue South. That's when deputies say 28-year-old Germaine Small went up to a gray Honda Accord, had some kind of exchange with whoever was in the car, then fired once at the car and ran south. From there, deputies say he saw a 70-year-old man who he didn't know in his front yard, yelled at him and fired at him twice before running east on 17th Avenue South. That's when St. Pete officers come into play. Andre Souza and Dale Johnson come in contact with him. Officer Souza spotting him running through a yard. When he approached, Small ran, pointing his gun at his cruiser and then firing once Souza got out of his cruiser. From there, Souza fired 13 times. A bullet grazed Small in the head before he was put in handcuffs. Tonight, Sheriff Bob Gualtieri says that the officers that responded were justified.
A textbook, and it goes as a credit to the training that they received by the St. Petersburg Police Department and how they handle themselves in this and taking the guy into custody. So they both did a great job, and thankfully neither one of them were injured.
Now this is 28-year-old Germaine Small, who we've been talking about here. The sheriff tells me he was released from the hospital yesterday, taken to jail. He is charged with 1 count of attempted murder of a law enforcement officer, 1 count of attempted first-degree murder for shooting at the man in his yard. And Gualtieri says that he was just released from prison in early March after serving a 9-year sentence for armed robbery. That case also happening in Pinellas County with 2 random people on the Pinellas County Trail. Now, Sheriff Bob Gualtieri tells me that the criminal part of this investigation is essentially wrapped up here. What they are looking for and are hoping for you to help them do is to identify this person who was in the gray Honda Accord and also find that car. More charges for Small could be pending depending on what happened in that scenario there. We're live in Pinellas County tonight. Angelina Salcido, 10 Tampa Bay.
All right, Angie.